A yellow tent tells you where, but not yet why, his victims were chosen. In Plymouth, police search for answers which may never truly be found. Can anything explain the motives of a man who mostly let luck decide which lives he took and which lives he traumatised?
A couple of the gunshots went off and I ran opposite a pub and the owner came out and he shouted at me. He just went, get in here now. And so I forward rolled into the pub and I literally clung underneath one of the pool tables, hung on for dear life, and I froze. He locked the door and he closed the windows. And my mum sent me a message saying, hide, stay safe, stay down, lock yourself away.
Outside, 22-year-old Jake Davison was targeting others, seemingly at random. His weapon, believed to be a pump-action shotgun. Police were first alerted to gunfire at 11 minutes past 6 last night in the Keyham area of Plymouth. It had begun at a house on Biddick Drive, where Jake Davison's first victim was his own mother, 51-year-old Maxine Davison. He then left the house and took his gun onto the street, where his second victim would be his youngest, killing 3-year-old Sophie Martyn and her father, Lee Martyn. Moving further along Biddick Drive, he shot and injured 2 other adults before turning into a park where he killed 59-year-old Stephen Washington, and then onto Henderson Place, where he shot 66-year-old Kate Shepherd, who died in hospital. The 6th life taken was Davison's own. 12 minutes after police were first called, his killing here was over. Officers didn't have to fire a single shot. He'd turned his gun on himself. Today, police were left investigating the worst shooting in Britain since 2010.
We believe we have an incident that is domestically related, that has spilled into the street and seen several people within Plymouth losing their lives in an extraordinarily tragic circumstance.
Do you know if the gunman had a licence for his weapon, and what was the motive for his attack? Do you have any idea about that yet?
We can confirm that Mr Davison is a firearms licence holder. I'm unable to confirm whether that was the firearm that was used. So there is no motive as we know at present. Again, that will be subject to inquiry, but we are at the moment not considering terrorism or a relationship with any far-right group or any such other group.
You know, love is for the young.
But police will be analysing rambling videos Davison posted like this one, appearing to identify with a sexist internet subculture, men who call themselves incels or involuntary celibates.
Nothing's changed. Like, I'm still in the same position, same period in life. Still a this, that, virgin, fat, ugly, whatever you want to call it. What's changed?
Those kind of thoughts have been linked to violence before, raising concerns about why he had a gun licence.
Clearly, I will be asking questions, definitely in terms of local policing and raising this with the Chief Constable.
But tonight, the main puzzle for police: why did Jake Davison kill his own mother and 4 others he may not have known at all? Paul Brand, ITV News, Plymouth.